Hello there, you're watching Berita Satu English. I'm Florence Armein. The former chairman and CEO of Unilever Indonesia, Nihal Kaviratne, saw how inseparable ideas of sustainable development and growing together with the community are. This was the very foundation that the Unilever Indonesia Foundation was built on in November of 2000. Its mission was and is to discover and empower the community to provide added value to society, unite the strength of its partners, and act as a catalyst for formation of partnership. 14 years later, how is the foundation doing, and has it achieved the goal it has set itself to pursue? With me in the studio on this beautiful day is Ibu Sinta, the General Manager of Unilever Indonesia Foundation.
Yes, got it.
Welcome to Berita Satu English. Thank you for spending some time for us. Now, that was just a very brief introduction to what you do with Unilever Indonesia Foundation. Can you just elaborate a little bit more the history of the foundation for 14 years now?
14 years,
yeah,
almost 15. We're celebrating 15 years next year.
Next year, very soon.
Okay. So as you mentioned earlier, that the foundation was actually established back in year 2000, and this is actually the time of the company of Unilever Indonesia trying to reach out further beyond consumers. We have been focusing in our consumers and customer, but not yet at that time to our community. So back then, the board of Unilever Indonesia is trying to see that we're not going to be complete unless we're actually reaching the whole society, meaning the community.
But Unilever has been around from 1933. Has it correct? Has it not started beyond that? If we talk about corporate social responsibility, what happened before 2000?
Okay, so it is not that the company not doing anything with community. We have been doing that, but in a sporadic way. Yeah. So it's more like individual brand doing it, right? And then it's not an integrated. It's more ad hoc and short term. So the foundation was actually formed back in year 2000, trying to integrate the whole effort by the company, which is basically individual brands.
So it's centralized.
It's centralized, more integrated, and hopefully creates synergy and more or bigger impact.
And how has that been going? The synergy, cooperation within brands under the one umbrella, CSR?
It was actually quite, I would say, positive, and it's a leapfrog ever since the foundation is being formed back in 2000. So most of the Indonesian people, they probably familiar with one single brand of Unilever,
right?
But they're not necessarily understand that all those brands actually coming or produced by Unilever Indonesia.
Because they don't look beyond the brands. Exactly. They only look at the name of the product, but not the producer.
Exactly. So this is an effort to actually trying to put all together the brand, various brand with various of brand social mission into one umbrella of corporate social mission. That it is go beyond product or services that we provide to consumers, but it has to be something which is closer to community, a real action which is felt by them beyond product. So that is the foundation all about. We're trying to bridging the business and the community, trying to tap the potential of the community, which link back to what company is actually able to serve them more.
Because your consumers are the backbones of the business.
Of course. So we are a consumer goods company. I think Unilever Indonesia and Unilever as a whole remains within that core expertise. We'll basically not go beyond that. We're expert in health and hygiene products, for instance, in nutrition, and that is the area where the focus is also when it comes to our community programs.
Because you have a vested interest in making sure you empower the community, and because it comes back to you, these are your main consumers.
Yes.
That you're dealing with.
Yes.
And so how has the awareness that you're trying to create, the one brand Unilever behind this mission among your consumers?
I think in the past, probably more than 10 years, ever since the foundation is being built, if you've seen many of probably news, or now we're using a lot of social media, then they already see that Unilever Indonesia is actually using another hand of the company, which is the foundation, to reach out, not just brand services. So they see that our community program has been established ever since year 2000 in various places of Indonesia. Now we are basically exist in 10 provinces, will be in 14 provinces, and that coverage about 60 regency or kabupaten. And the approximate beneficiary, it's probably more than 10 millions of people basically directly and indirectly impacted through our programs.
It's a massive market for you here in Indonesia. But I would like to tap on that social media engagement that you have started with your consumers, but after the short break.
All right.
We'll be right back.